Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do tea video, pop culture videos every single day, so make sure you guys go and hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful, you guys. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow's my birthday. Yes, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. If you're not, trust me, don't give up. Stay there, okay? You don't know, in 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you could be laughing your ass off. Things could change. You could be happy. So just hang on for me, okay? And I think it's very important for me to always say that because there's a lot of us out there who suffer from mental health and we need sometimes to hear it's gonna be okay. So anyways, you guys, I do have some drama, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Listen, we have all been very talkative about Ethan Klein and the mess that was his episode yesterday with, you know, the comments about top and bottom. If you don't know, Sebastian, remember to post the descriptions and the links, okay, or the links in the description, bitch. I'm gonna post the two videos I did. One was why he was being called out and then his official apology, so I'll post that down below. Please remember, bitch. And so yeah, so, you know, I have to say, you know, here's the thing, like, when people do something, it is okay to call them out. It is okay to ask for them to take accountability. It is okay for them to be able to learn because, you know, I have been called out many times throughout my life. I have been told I was doing wrong, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I actually was called out for a lot of things because that allowed me to grow and that allowed me to understand. And girl, every single day we fuck up. We're not perfect, right? So I'm just grateful to have those times where I do get called out and I learn, you know, like Tyra said in the video I did, learn from this, you know what I mean? Like, we were all rooting for you, kind of something like that. So anyways, you know damn well Ethan Klein gets a bit canceled and Keemstar's gonna come out here and throw a damn fucking Disney parade, okay? With free popcorn and everything, bitch. So listen, Keemstar tweeted and said, Ethan Klein has lost his mind. Have you guys seen his comments on gay sex? I just watched this T channel for the clips. I, Keemstar, you know, the bad guy, would never say any of this horrible shit. I legitimately was offended and I'm not even gay. For everybody asking for the clips, I don't even know if I should tweet him. It's bad. He was just like questioning this guy if he is a top or a bottom. And this guy was saying he was uncomfortable. And Ethan was like pushing it and saying shit like, I know why you are. Ethan was basically making fun of him because he's gay. And you know what? Keemstar has done a lot of questionable things, has said a lot of questionable things, but I have to agree what Ethan Klein said was bad. But I also know that Keemstar is not coming from a place of love. He's coming from a place of already hating Ethan to wanting to make Ethan, you know, lower and lower. I am coming from a place of love because I have a soft spot for Ethan. I think that Ethan said stupid shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes funny people think they're so funny and they're so above everything that if they just put a joke at the end, they think whatever they said in the beginning is not going to hurt people's feelings. The LGBTQ plus community, girl, they came out and they had a lot to say, okay? And I had something to say too. I think what Ethan Klein said, how he pressured Matt, I believe was his name, and how he was just so like arrogant about not listening and trying to understand what Matt was saying was so disgusting and offensive. Ethan has said many things in the past, but you know what? I do believe that Ethan is a type of person that does grow and learn, and I think as long as somebody learns and grows, but not only learns and grows and takes accountability, but you have to want to learn. You know, when Matt was like, do you understand? He was like, no, not really. Ethan was like, no, I don't really understand. And that right there was like, he was getting frustrated. And I think, yes, some conversations are uncomfortable to have, but we have to have them in order for us to grow. Like I said in the beginning, I have been called out for things that I have said that nowadays I'm like, girl, that was so dumb, that was so ignorant, that was so lame. Like, why would I say that? But if we don't get called out, we'll never learn. So I'm really happy to see that Ethan apologized, and I really do hope that he knows why he's apologized. Because YouTubers love to they love to run and do the same. The apology tweet, the apology video with the hoodie and the white wall. You know, we know the recipe, okay? And sometimes I do believe that a lot of YouTubers say sorry for not knowing and not knowing why they're sorry. They're just seeing people are upset, and then they're gathering a couple things from there and they're just saying, oh girl, I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean to say that. But you said it, you did it, and you still don't know why you're apologizing. So, you know what I think Ethan should do? I think Ethan should have, you know, an openly gay, you know, maybe YouTuber, like someone that we all love and know, to come and, you know, explain to him why is this wrong. You know who I think would be great for that? Daniel Preda. He is, a lot of you guys know him from Joey Graceffa's ex-boyfriend, and he's the one actually that called me out because I said this in the video before, but I'll say it again for those who didn't watch. Years ago when they were together, they were doing like a live Q&A or something. And Joey and Daniel were together. I don't know if this was like maybe 2015 or something. I don't remember. But I will always remember this. I used to be very ignorant myself. And you know, I back in the day, I didn't really understand why it was offensive to ask. And, you know, because I was always being asked, you know, so I thought it was a normal thing, like girlfriends, you know, friends and straight guys. Like, I would always be asked, hey, are you, first of all, they would ask, are you the girl or the boy in the relationship? Okay, then in turn, are you the top or bottom? And then, so for me, I didn't feel like it just felt so normal because there was, you know, so many people talking about it. So in one of the lives, I was like, oh, Daniel or Joey, I said something, people were questioning, you know, people were like, who's the lazy one? Who's the more active one? Who's, you know, clean? Who's, you know, who's messy? Who's this? So I was like, who's the top and who's the bottom? And Daniel got very serious and said, you know, mentioned my name and said, look, you don't ask people that because that is their private sexual life. And that is offensive to ask somebody. And I stood there frozen. And I was like, oh my God. And then it all really came. I'm like, that's true. You don't ask a straight person if they like to, you know, whatever they like to do. So you shouldn't ask a gay person either, right? Especially if you don't know them. And especially if you're having a conversation, you can already, and you know that they're not having a great time responding to you, right? You know what I mean? So I just like stood there and I ran and told my husband, and he's like, well, yeah, because that's weird to ask. And then I'm like, but how come I don't feel weird about it? And then as time, you know, as years went by, nowadays, if somebody asks me and I don't know them or I'm like, why is it any of your business? You know what I mean? Of course, I'm always shouting it out to the rooftops, you know, girl, I'm a bottom, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm shouting it out because I don't necessarily, I have the power to do it. But if somebody comes at me and asks me, I'm not giving them that power, right? You know what I mean? Like, I will say if I want to, when I want to, but I am choosing to do it. I'm not doing it because somebody is being offensive. So, I know Keemstar, he, you know, again, going back to Keemstar, he's obviously, you know, celebrating. He's throwing a parade. He's being so shady with acting like, oh, I am, you know, what is that? I am appalled. You know what I mean? But I think obviously he's coming from a place where he wants to keep, you know, like I said, keep digging Ethan deeper. But I want to uplift Ethan. I want to educate Ethan. And I want Ethan to understand that we all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. But the important thing is that we listen to one another and we respect each other's boundaries and we respect what we are telling you. If we are telling you that something is bothering us, then you have to listen. Because that, I think, for me, is what upset me the most. After a 10-minute conversation that Matt was having with Ethan and telling him how uncomfortable and how it's offensive, he goes on with a smirk on his face to ask Matt if he was a top or a bottom. That, for me, was super offensive. But you know what? I know Ethan is going to learn from this. He's going to grow from this. Like I said, I really do think he should have a special guest, and I think Daniel Preda would be great, just because I feel like Daniel is a very smart, but also not only is he smart, but I feel like he's very good at explaining things. So I think he would do it, but you know, I'm pretty sure Ethan will feel more comfortable with someone he knows. So I think they should bring an openly gay guy. Just sort of, or they should even bring Matt. You know, they should bring Matt to the podcast so they can talk about it. And Matt still is a huge fan and still loves Ethan. So I think they should bring Matt. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And just thank you so much for all of your love and support. Mwah.